Greetings and welcome back. Now what we're doing is getting ourselves ready to head into the village for the day to find out the consequences of our ritual. But before doing so, I wanted to make a couple things just to bring in with me. I did unlock the straw hat recipe, which means that we can make the straw hats using our linen thread and turn that into linen fabric and then straw. It doesn't sell for the best, but it's not the worst. And I have a ton of straw, and we're about to have way more every season that we end. Looking into that, I also did notice that it's time to start getting a person who's kind of full-time working at the sewing hut, which would be a good transition for us from saying, where are we at now with our farming situation? Where are we going next? Oh, is this our Lamberta? I think I'm going to end up going with Lamberta. Now, to make note of things, I did a little changing on the woodshed. I did discover that I just ran out of axes yesterday, so I had to make some stone axes so they would keep working. I didn't see the notification. Well, I did see the notification, but I didn't pay attention to it. I was too focused on other things. So I changed some things. I want them gathering a bunch of sticks so that we're good to go. And I also made it so we have some plank work going on part of the time. And actually, I think I might do that for both of them. So sticks will go down a pinch, and we'll raise the... There we go. We'll make it so we're getting about 4 planks. That'll be good to go. And the reason for that is just that it's now we're passively gaining planks and gaining a little bit, or for our buildings. That's the goal. Now, as far as animal husbandry is concerned, we're really close to unlocking the goose house, which I want, and I want to be able to buy the gooses from the local area. Aw, they're in love. From our town that we're about to head into, so I was thinking it might be really handy if I could just get a start on that, and if I could get the goose house planted and buy the geese while I was in town. I can use some of the things I already have, such as I totally spaced on the fact that I had my knives in my inventory yesterday to turn in. Didn't do that. Let's see here. Don't have anything I can immediately do. Can I just make another spare field? Well, of course I can, but how much tech will that give me as I go? That would be the question. And if I made another spare field, where would I put it? I think I would definitely put it in the flax area. I do have the donkey hut here. I think we could expand out to this side here. And then with that, will we have enough tech? I don't know, but it's worth trying. I'm hoping so. Alrighty, so let's get this so it's actually balanced out properly. I do like a little bit of a walking space between them. Otherwise it seems silly. And this will give us a field that's 32. Alright, let's see if this is enough for me to be able to get the technology and then get the goose house down. Then from there, we can end the season with geese and start getting feathers. And why feathers? Well, because they don't weigh much, and you can sell them for a fair amount, and if you just keep gathering tons of those up, it's not bad. It used to be a good go-to strategy for me. I know I visited my old game recently in the old valley just for fun, just to see where I left it, and I left it with so many projects, as I've said before, to do. But I did also leave it with thousands of feathers in my inventory and 0 coins. To speak for, and I had a lot of things I wanted to unlock, so I just, you know, went in and I took all the feathers and sold them for thousands of coins, which was really fun, because that's turned into a lot. So farming knowledge, we're here. I think village whistleblower is a fine unlock at this point, since it's we will want to get a mule soon enough. Now, did we get enough technology is the question. No, and we're a long ways off. So we'll just deal with it. Because we have a lot of sky chicken rats to take down. 3 to go, I believe. Oh, no. They don't get. We don't send the copper arrows their way. We send them the stone arrows. Well, let's go find out the consequences of our actions. Let's see what happens when we completed the ritual in just the right or wrong way. And I did make a comment in my title and from the previous video, which will be out soon enough, and I will actually be out before I finish recording this. And I definitely forgot, when I was looking at the ages, I was like, hey, wait a minute, it says 54 for this guy. They're not brothers. It could be possible that there's a father and son thing going on here, or perhaps not even related, just similar tribe, or just similar, maybe they have a similar belief system. I'm kind of going with that with just the appearances. They have the same inking on their eyes, and I'm wondering where that goes and what we find out about them. Oh, dang it. I forgot the pigeons are this close. Let's see here. Will my sight beyond sight show me pigeons? Not the best. Alrighty. Find ourselves a pigeon. Alright, pigeons. We're ready for you. I mean, as ready as we'll ever be. Alrighty. We'll get him. Hunting yesterday was not bad. That's a stick. Let's not get too taken away by that. Alrighty, pigeon. And let's see here. One of the things I'm noticing as I play is that, yeah, I make a lot of little small mistakes along the way because that's just how my brain works. I have that kind of brain that is disorganized. Alrighty. But, ooh, wait a minute. You have fishing?
Hello there.
Did I miss that?
Good luck.
Yeah, good luck indeed. Who do I have who are in houses? I'm going to slow down a bit, I think is what I mean to finish saying in that sentence, is that I got to slow down a little bit. Okay, I did take on a new guy, right? And I think I'm going to commit to Lamberta. I think that's what's going to happen here. She's fun. Okay, I'm looking for guys. Well, it's only 6 years difference. So I think I could have her going with him. I would like somebody who has fishing skill.
If the king resigned from the
She's
throne.
got that. Oh yeah, me
Or
either.
if somebody helped him to resign.
No, you've got that. I love the inspect mode. Crafting and extraction. Crafting and extraction. Dude, this guy's got the skills I want.
Hello there.
Yeah, you definitely have the skills I'm looking for, Lotomir. So we're gonna say, well, you can't live with her because she's about to. We're about to flirt our way into marrying her. So you're gonna live with Helga, which is our 96.6 house.
How is life treating you?
Let's see here. I'm creating a new settlement. Great, see you there. Alrighty, empty slot. You are gonna live there. And then we need a job for you. You're an extractor and you're a crafter. Which being the case, I just got done talking about the fact that I want somebody working on our production, so that's exactly where you are going. You, sir, shall be our seamster. And I do want you to focus on this intently. We do not need you making straw hats anymore. Instead, really what I want is I want to get those flax stalks turned into threads as quickly as possible so we can utilize them. And we'll have him in the background making a couple linen fabrics out of them. That should do it. Okay, with that, we have, I believe, 2 more to go here. Well, 1 more to go. I need a lady for Strugabor. You've got crafting, which is great. She's got, you're the...
Oh, it's you again.
26 though.
See you around.
Dodge, 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 dodge. See that maneuver? Wicked fast. You have no idea, my friend.
You?
Fantastic. Do we want to take on this person? She will... It's not a big deal that she doesn't have a lot of skill. I mean, what I can do is I can put her in a job that takes advantage of the skills she has. And just deal, right? I mean, I don't have to have her be highly skilled. And into the future, we're going to have children who will be highly skilled as we go. I think it'd be okay for her to end up with Strongabor. The awkwardness of our
Hello there.
flirtations will never be lost. And now we can have that memorialized and say, now she's a part of the village. And she's like, look, man, you're hopeless. But this guy, I like this guy. Alright, so she has some crafting knowledge as well. which means we need to put her somewhere useful for that. Oh, I do already have him working there. I could have her working the smith again. Let's see here. Alina, you're going to be our smith. And yeah, I do need somebody making copper axes, that's for sure. It says no resources for copper knife. I do know why it's saying that, because I mined all the copper and I took it so that I could make more knives to sell. So we'll just go heavy on these tools that are useful for our village. And we'll need you to make some hammers in the process too. My goodness, but well, we could also have you making some stone knives. This is gonna be an awful lot of knives. We can do stone sickles. I don't think we're gonna need her to make the max on anything. We don't have stone spears. We don't have our fishing spears yet, so that's kind of a part here that's worth doing. And these recipes are locked, and I will just have her start there. I know I don't have a lot of stone, so that's the reason why I don't want to rush into this. Okay. Oh, sorry. I do love the inspect mode. Oh my goodness, people, thank you for all the tips around inspect mode. I love it, because that has absolutely changed things. And I love it, because now it's so much easier to know things. And I'm so used to having to do hey, I do the small talk thing, okay, figure out, do they have the skill, okay, talk about what they can and what they can't do, and just guess whether it's, which one it really is that they have and don't have, and which background skills they have in there. Now I know every single skill they have, and I can know it in fine detail. No pidgeys. Oh, we'll get them though. Don't you worry. No pigeon is safe. No pigeon is safe. Although, honestly, they're at least a little safe. Let's be real. They're at least somewhat safe. Alrighty. It's time to sell some things. You chop that up. You are so hard to see. There's always a shadow in your area. Alrighty, I made copper hammers last night to sell. The reason why it was copper hammers and not anything else is because technology. That's really it. That is the only reason I did that. Otherwise, I'd make copper knives. They're much more cost effective. 30 for those is not terrible. And now we're at 1,000. It does make me want to get a bronze sickle, but I don't need it. I'm going to keep this money so that we can use it for other things. Oh dear.
Hello.
Poor thing. It's not going to feel it though. Indeed. Let's see here. Are we out of manure? I'm pretty sure I drained him of manure, which means that now we're buying fertilizer from him. Do we need to? No, not entirely, but I do not want to go into the next season without something. So we get to 32. It's not that expensive. It's worth it, because it turns into real money over time. Okay, you ready for this? Let's see the consequences of our action. I'm not entirely sure. To above it, and it's left side. To purchase, yeah. On the right side and below, 2 pieces of roasted meat, and finally bundles right on the left. I think I did it. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. There's one more place where I can try to perform another ritual. Give us help. But it's far away from here. Good luck? Oh, yes. Luck is something we all need. If the world doesn't end earlier, I'll come back and check in and talk with the quartermaster. Well, that was entertaining. I wonder... Shoot, now I wish I would have done it right, because I wanted to see what actually happened. Oh. Ah, get it! Darn it. Now I want to know what would happen if I would have gotten it right. But hey, the way I can give myself some solace, because I am a perfectionist in games, I would honestly, if I wasn't recording, I would have gone back and reloaded and done it right. I would have written down all the details and been like, nope, we're doing this exactly right. We're getting this quest done. I will not fail. I am a perfectionist for these things. I would go back and do that. But recording is making me stop and say, you know what? No, let's just see what happens. And then, you know, for y'all, you're probably going to pass the quest and you're probably going to get the quest right. So now you get to see on my game what it looks like when you don't. Darn it. That's not what we were looking for. Alrighty. It looks like the rest of this is going to be a little bit of pigeon hunting. You're a crow. Not interested. But you, there's a chance that you're a pigeon. Oh, you kidding me? We gotta look at the sway. That's the timing for the sway. Okay. The tricky thing is just getting the timing on the sway right, so you can actually just... He can be tired and fatigued, but it kind of does a pattern. I mean, it's not a simple pattern to recognize, and I have it not got it memorized, but it is a pattern. It does have to go up, down, over, left, and around. So when you are trying to aim and you're getting fatigued, it will have to go through an up, a down, a left, and a right in time. So you can kind of time it out and get a shot out of it. It's not the easiest thing in the world, and it's better off just not being tired when you make your shots, obviously. And I didn't get lucky with any sky rats trapped in any spaces. Ooh, I heard that. Where are you, Pidgey? Oh yeah, I remember. They do like to land over here. But they also like to land down in this zone. I think in all the times I walked through there. Pidgey! Yeah, that was a desperate shot. It's just a stone arrow. I do appreciate one of the things I saw in a Reddit comment about do things disappear from the environment. Whoa, cool. What the? Hold up. What? That is so cool. There's a bunch of little ladybugs wandering around there. Man, that's super neat. I love it. Oh, well, sorry. I was distracted, Pigeon. It was cool. You coming here for that snack? I bet you are. Come on back. I bet you it's still tasty. I got a tasty stone arrow you can try too. I love the detail. The attention to detail here is wonderful. That's neat. They look like ladybugs, but I doubt it. Those are going to be, we call them milkweed bugs where we are, even though they don't tend to eat a lot of milkweed. They have, they're one of those critters that lands on plants and drinks the sap out of the stem. They're really not good for plants, but, and they tend to show up in vast numbers. Right here in the autumn. Okay. There is a trapped pigeon. I'm getting conflicting sounds. I'm getting one from over here. And I'm getting one from another area nearby. I mean, I don't see how you could possibly be in here. But yeah. Sound is coming from nearby here. Aha! Oh, Pidgey. It's been real. Sorry, friend. Done. Oh, darn it. Oh, I need stones. Alrighty. Da-da-da-da-da. Oop, another Pidgey. Can I take stones without being... Okay, good. Oh no! Can I take stones without getting a steel portion for it? No, I definitely can. Perfect. We've finished our final quest. Let's just skin this pigeon and go. Alrighty. We've done it. We've completed the Sky Rat quest finally. With that, it's time to move on. Okay. So now I gotta remember that Markusla is a local. Oh yeah, of course I know him. Sorry.
Oh, it's you again.
You got the pigeons, your savior. You know it. Alright. Here's the thing we can do now. It's time to go find where the geese are. And if I can find where the geese are, let's see if we can just buy the geese. That's right. You be running. You running from me. Be fearful. You don't want to just sit there forever, pigeon. Then I could use your feathers. Alright, here we go. See, now I'm getting all braggadocious. Now I'm all like, yeah, I can take out pigeons. Watch me get it with an axe. I mean, it's trapped. Like, it's not really a contest. But we aren't bragging about my skills as a hunter, that's for sure. We are not doing that. Lamberta is going to be the one in our relationship who's got that going on. I can buy a goose for 98. But I can't without a building. Darn, I was hoping I could just straight up buy it and just say that I'll store it. Nope. That's a negative.
The taxes here are
But I kind of
incredibly
would
high.
love
You're so handsome.
How
you.
are
So,
you?
oh, well, thank you. I appreciate the compliment, ma'am. Oh, the price of animal feed makes me sad. Hmm. We'll go with 10
Only
feed.
the best product. Goodbye.
Alright, let's get out of here. Oh, yeah, I'm here. The thing I never did... let's see if I can make this jump. I was told, and thank you for the tip, that at the start of the game, there's a handy little spot in here that you can go to. And you can get some fun little things up here. There we go, strafe it out. So, we get some olive oil, which is a definite win. Some potions, which, why not? And I love that box. Seriously, love the design on this box. Super cool. And a bronze axe, why not? So, thanks for the tip on that. Absolutely love it. Let's see here, with the time we have left in the day.
I'm sick of it all.
Little stitches.
Okay, I wouldn't mind checking to see the cost on a thing. What can we do here? I don't need all these feathers. It's going to be 28. Ooh. The value of feathers is down a bunch. Okay, that's what it is. I don't need the olive oil because it says it's given to a man during flirting. She doesn't have enough coins. That's fine, because I want a bronze pickaxe. I want an iron pickaxe, more so. But an iron pickaxe is 700 compared to... Oh, it's 150 gold difference? That's not a debate to me. An iron pickaxe it shall be. Alright, with that, we get rid of the olive oil, which is almost recouping our cost.
My wares
Done.
never disappoint. So long.
And thank you. Alright, let's get out of here. Here's the goal. Head back home. Pigeon. Oh, double check. Look for ways to make the Oxbow a better place. Wait till the next season. Good to go. All quests complete. I don't want to make a mistake and have forgotten something. Hi! Yeet myself off the bridge. And get some water. Why not bathe now that we're out of town when it matters? Oops. Alrighty then. We're gonna go back home and we're gonna make some goose hunting. I used up a bunch of straw, so I gotta gather a bunch. I'm pretty sure the goose house requires thatch, so we better have some straw. One of the problems with the location that I chose is that straw is out and about stuff. It's not local stuff. It's not right where we live type stuff. Now here are the ducks. So we'll get a few of these. Lucky that I can just reach in and grab them. I think they tend to be, and you tend to do things in packs of 48 or so. Tend to do them in 8s, I believe, 8s and 12s. So if I got 48, I think I'd be set. Let's go. Heading back, we'll look into, well, I don't know. We'll get that goose hut placed. Now the trick is to decide where's it gonna go. Like, what's the best place for the goose hut? I kind of wouldn't mind just putting the goose hut where I have the chicken hut and tearing down the goose, or tearing down the chicken hut, just so it's not a thing to think about anymore. I don't know where the chickens are. I haven't gone out and searched for them. So that's kind of a piece of the puzzle that we're missing. If I'm going to have chickens, I need to go to the village that has them. And it might not be bad to just replace the one. But then again, I already built the chicken hut. It's in a fine location. I don't really have a plan for the town yet, so it's not like we need to commit to the location of anything quite yet. I've got this temptation to go hunting deer, and I know that if I do that, I will not get here and back again with geese. One of the problems that we're going to run into by doing this strategy right now is that I'm going to need more animal feed. I don't know quite the rate that it gets used yet, so I don't have a feel for how it goes. We have to get through winter. We have our pigs and we have our geese eating the animal feed. The question will be if we can get enough of it just to get them by, right? Like, that's the goal. It's just enough so that we can have them surviving the seasons and being good enough. And let's see here, we're going to also want to take on a farmer at some point, but with our plan to marry Lamberta here, we will have another building that we can use. Oops, I just got me a mushroom. So what could I do? I could put the geese somewhere not too far in. Could always put the geese right here across the road from that one. Could also put it up on a hill. I wouldn't mind putting it up on a hill because otherwise we can't make a tremendous use of this space. I mean, building houses. Oh, I have houses unlocked. Building houses with these stilts is a thing. It can be done. Does look interesting. I wouldn't mind having a house that has the geese right next to it as kind of like a like they tend to them, kind of like the chickens. This isn't a bad spot right here. So I think what we'll do is we'll just go for it. We're just going for it. And then what we'll do is the style on this one is we'll put the fencing around and we'll give a little more back. So we'll give a little more space back this way. So we'll have the fencing go to the back and then this will be here. Alrighty. I changed my key schematics, my hotbar keys, because I just noticed how many times I keep making little mistakes. And it just kind of got to the point where I'm like, you know what? I'm so used to where I had my key binds before that I bet you if I just put the bindings back and don't just make myself have to work with it, it'll go faster and more effectively. Sure enough. Of course, now I'm still getting used to it though, of course. You know, you'll see that as we go. I'll definitely still be making small mistakes as we go. I mean, that's my MO, right? Just little mistakes here and there. Sticks. We're making a net gain on sticks, but not at a quick enough rate. Alrighty. We get our foundation up. Then it's going to be run to town. And then it's going to be get the geese, assign a person, be set. I wonder if this one requires planks. I think out loud, loudly, because I'm probably aware that they do require planks, and I just remembered that. Oh, the best part of this is I have Builder's Trance now, which means that this is going to go so much faster and so much better now that we have Builder's Trance. I love Builder's Trance. Which gets me thinking about the fact that it's time to probably expand our village a little bit. We're going to owe a lot in taxes, but we're about to have a serious output of resources in the spring. We're going to have a lot of rye that we gain, and we'll be able to use that rye to sell for fairly good money. It's going to be nice. And that's how you break a hammer. Not enough sticks, I believe I just... Wait a minute, that seems like we need to gather a little more, right? Yeah, we need a lot of sticks because I still have to finish the siding area too. So we'll get a few more sticks here. And, let's see here, we'll get this all set to finish the goose hut. Geese do not give as much in eggs as they do in feathers, which is fine for me since I'm probably going to use them for the feathers more than the eggs. I haven't in the past used eggs for a lot of recipes. Partly because I don't think I found a thing I really want to keep making in large quantities. Oops. Still getting used to the keybinds. Lost the Builder's Trance, unfortunately. Probably should have done a thing where I come back, finish a wall, go back out, grab a couple sticks, come back, finish a wall. Damn. Alrighty. We're going to fill the feed trough. Set. Okay, that being the case, on to the village, back to the village we go. And then we're going to need to find Lamberta. Because it's marriage time. We're going to have ourselves a wonderful wedding. And the reason for that is it'd be nice to get things started a little earlier before the end of the season, right? It'd be nice to have that done now. Oh, that's a lot of farmers. And a lot of idle farmers. Good to see that things got done. Now, let's see here. We will assign... From our farm shed, we have a 3 and a 3. One of you is going to need to take on the goose duty. Let's see here. We'll change this so that now we want to have our animal husbandry, right? Goose house. The goose house is right there. Which house is near there? That's one of them. I think that's the one. Who lives here? Ravivar and Alina. So neither of these two. I'll change that later on. So let's see here. She's got a 3 and she's got a 3 in hunting. He's got a 3 in farming, a 3 in crafting. You're probably going to be stuck on farming for your entire existence, but you can be farming and rotate to crafting between seasons. So I think I'll have you... Wait, no. So I want to have her as my yes, you're the one in charge of the geese, because I won't need to think about rotating her out. So I will perhaps rotate him, and then we'll get the barn working going. Let's see here. I probably should get my butt moving, right? Definitely need more flaxseed. That'll be fine. Do we have anything else that we can process? We'll get you doing this. Let's get you getting all of the things for us. And with that, we'll have... Oops, nope. Do we have wheat on hand? We do. Perfect.
Hey ho! Hey ho!
Hey!
Oh, sorry. Off to work you go, and we appreciate it. I do still have to finish the donkey shelter. I'm seeing that as I go by. It'd be a priority if I was concerned about getting the donkey right off the bat. I am, and yeah, it'd be great. But I'll be honest, I've definitely utilized the donkey in other playthroughs, and they are helpful. Don't get me wrong. They're super helpful, getting things from town and back again. But I find that the donkey as that whole like middle step before getting a horse, because that really is what it is. It is the middle step before getting the horse. Is okay, but not 100% necessary. I don't think we need to bother with the mule. Based upon how close we are to town, and how close we are, how easy it is for us to go back and forth, I'm not too worried about it. Oops, that was a little too much lead with the new bow. That was not enough lead with the new bow. Tell you what. Skills. These skills are not paying the bills. Not yet. They will. Off to town, must get geese. Now, if I get too many geese, I will run into the problem of not having enough animal feed, and since all they give me is feathers, that's not the most useful thing in the world to have. So what we'll do is, we'll just get, I think we'll have up to 4 geese. And just leave it at that. Just so we don't overdo it on our animal feed concern. And I can always come in and buy animal feed, right? Like, that's not going to be a problem. I do have more things I can sell, obviously. Can always try to make potions for selling. I will have a lot of hats to make at some point, too. And they sell for an okay amount of gold. It might be worth thinking about starting to do some tailoring with fur and seeing if that pays off. Oy, run past. Try not to run into people. Now, here we go. Time to buy me a goose. I buy you. Oops. Buy you. Goose house. Try not pressing the wrong keys. Still getting myself 65. Oh. I looked at that and I was like, he's 65 years old? This goose is insane. Let's get another goose. And I don't need a lot of male geese. By you. But, oh well. Cool. Love it. Now we have geese. Okay. Anything else I can do while I'm here that would be useful? Perhaps we can sell a couple things real quick. Boing. Oh, I bet you he's in here and probably already asleep. Nope. Oh, I'm sorry. It's you. No, it's not. Boing. Not going for you. Going for you. Hail, friend. This bronze axe is gone. It's good money. Oh, the iron pickaxe. I cannot wait. We will definitely make some use of that, that's for sure. Stone arrows. Honestly, I think we're past this point. Even the sky rat's going to be taken out with other things. Got some more straw. Potion of weight. Yep, I do like it, but I'm not going to use it. We'll just make do. Don't need the mushroom. You can have it. Nightshade I'll keep on hand. Alright, so that being the case, we've done a little
Only
bit.
the best. Have a nice day.
You too. Oh, I thought that was our guy back again. Pigeon! Oh, ha, pigeon. That's a crow. Definitely a crow. I probably could take that guy and just go over to the chicken area. Right, I could just go to one of the villages, roll the dice, and say, it's this one! And see what happens. Let's see here. I believe I discovered that there's a mine over here, which is pretty impressive. That'd be awesome. Lucky for Pislovia. They can have their own mine in time. I was going to do a playthrough where I kind of do hindsight, right? Where it's like, hey, let's look back and say, what if I did things right? What if I did the things that I could have done right at the start? And it was kind of fun to experiment with it. There it is. There's the mine. Let's see here. Not bad. But, I don't know. Not a lot of great building space by this one. So, cool to see a good mine. But also... Oh, hi. Lynx. Nice building space, but I don't think that... Not the best building spot. I like our coastline area. There's boars here. But today's not the boar day. Hi, you. We'll see you next time. Not getting gored by the boar today. Not even going to engage with the boar. You have your day, boar. You have your day. Alright. Now, running this away does pass me by the wolves, though, so I should probably make sure I have some stamina ready for that. Gonna need to possibly shoot some things. Might need to do some running. There's a lot of things that need to be considered. And there's one wolf and there's two wolves. Don't really want them to be near each other. Oh, there's three. Da 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 da. Onward we go. It's not worth the risk. I know, right? Like, I should just go for it. Why not? Go for broke. We've had a lot of luck with the pigeons. I mean, how can I possibly miss a wolf running straight at me? Alrighty, onward back. Let's head back to town. To our village, that is. And we need to find Lamberta. And say, I'm here, my love. I've been running around all day questing. Will you marry me? And she'd be like, yeah, I guess so. I mean, sure. And I did put stuff in the compost bin, by the way. It's going to be good. That meat is not going in there. So we'll get some of that stuff turned over to rot at the end of the season. I think it would have been nice to put more things in there. Let's go see what else we got. Definitely got to put some fencing up here. I'm looking for Lamberta. Straight ahead me. And why not start our romantic relationship here in the fall? Nope, that's Helga. Where is she at? Supposedly there.
I should bring my relatives over.
Darn it. Oh well. It seems to be the theme of our relationships is just barely just missing it. Alrighty, we'll marry her in the winter. It'll be a winter wedding. Ugh, I don't know if I'd want to have a winter. Well, I mean, winter wedding can be nice, but still, I don't know. It would be nice to have it in the spring or the fall. It could be a lot of fun to be had at a winter wedding. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that's no good. I'm just saying for the game, it would be fun to have it in the... And would have been fun to have it right around now. Alrighty, with all of this, I think we are in a decent spot to stop and decide that we've done enough. Firewood is there. We have at least a few fishing spears. We've gotten through more flax. That's good. Leather is fine. Oh yeah, I do want to start planting things. Be a good thing to get going on. We have some oat. That's perfect. We can make our own animal feed at this point. I'm not too worried about that. And it's time to start really thinking about how we expand and continue onwards. Stone sickles, fantastic. Those throwing stones, I don't need those. They gotta go. We have a lot of wheat. That's perfect. That's really good news. Wooden plates, we're going to make some wooden bowls because what's going to happen right about now... What I'm going to do with the season change, by the way, and what will happen off camera here is I'm going to make pottage. So I'm going to make a bunch of bowls, and this is that whole thing I talked about before with if I start crafting something before the season changes, then your character has to finish the crafting that you set up. So no matter how long that time span is, they have to be able to finish that crafting, and the season just ends immediately after you finish the task. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to gather up a lot of the cabbage and a lot of the meat and all of these bowls, and I'm just going to craft a ton of pottage, and I'm going to have lots and lots of food sitting around on hand. I think I'll also, oops, we'll make some more bowls. We'll get all the way up to 100. Why not? We'll make use of it. I don't think we're going to make 100 pottage, that's for sure, but it'd be nice to make a bunch. We have a lot of onions that we've been sitting on. Let's see here, and we'll make some more firewood just before the seasons change. We've got a good amount of time by looking at the bar there. It's probably a decent idea to have the character eat a little bit of food just so that we don't have a concern with that. I could go mining, but I don't think that that's going to be the best use of time since I've already done a lot of mining. One of the problems with carrying all these bowls and plates is that they are not light, so we'll drop it down to 50 and just keep it stored in the inventory. Have meat, will travel. Let's go this way. We'll take a quick bath just because it doesn't seem like the best idea to have somebody dirty while they're cooking the food you're going to eat. Obviously, I don't think there's a game mechanic for that, but still close enough to think about. And let's get over here. It'd be an interesting game mechanic to have, right? What if the amount of dirty by percentage was the percentage that your food was down from 100 upon making it? So that if I was 20% dirty, we'd say, like 20% on the dirty mark over, that then my, ooh, lots and lots of berries. That my food would be down 20%. Obviously, that's a harsh one right there. Oh, let's go to the compost bin and put this stuff in there real quick. And with that, we'll go up and get the compost bin, drop these things in there. I have 2 bins, so I can't be too far maxed out. Manure is obviously going to give us a lot of fertilizer, which is handy. We won't need it until spring, so right now the benefit of the winter time is that it's just all time that we can sit and gain manure, pile the poo, and then we can have our fertilizer at the end of the season. Alright, and now we're getting close to season's end. Oh yes. With that, I gotta get my character eating and then making the foods. Alrighty, with that, I'm gonna log out here because I'm about to do some things that are just gonna take nothing but time. Notice that I'm always taking the worst of the things that I have. We'll need all of this. And I'm definitely going to use this roasted meat, the really bad stuff that's almost done, and as many onions as I can get away with. That's not a lot of onions, so it looks like I'm probably not going to get too far on that one. Do this, and then we'll take a bunch of these cabbages too. We should be way close to
about food.
Oh yeah. Again, I love that. I love that they did that for the voice. Seems like I forgot about food again. So funny, because it's so true. I didn't need to eat that much, obviously, but I'm just going with it. Alrighty, take care, y'all. Thank you for joining me. I'm grateful for you joining me here. I hope you've enjoyed your time, and I look forward to seeing you next time around. Take care.